What is up, YouTube? My name is Brian from NY Blade EDC, and today I have the ZT0562 Ti. And to go off on a little tangent here, as you can see, I do have a different mat. I have bought a new knife from DLT, and they were nice enough to include this little DLT Trading Rick Hinderer Knives table mat here. It's a nice background, less you know, with the lines and images and stuff, so I said I'll use this one instead from now on. All right, into the knife. So the ZT0562 just had a little brain fart there. Almost said the 0470 because that's what I carried today. But the 3.5 inch blade, which is 20 CV, CPM 20 CV, as you can see right there, Rick Hinderer design, and a 4.75 inch handle of titanium. Fills the hand nice, I'll get into that later, and 8.25 inch overall. So this knife weighs 5.45 ounces and is full titanium, and it has some milled out pockets in there. As you can see, it's all dusty because I've been carrying this knife quite often lately. But size comparison here for you. We got some typicals. I got a thunderstorm going on right now, so my power cuts out. Oh well. But we got a PM2 here, about the same size, almost dang near the same size. I got a Benchmade 940-1, and then a Griptilian or the Hogue Ritter RSK. And just for fun, because I have it here, and I don't have my 3.5 inch XM18, but I do have this one. Just to show you the size comparison between the 3 inch and like the 3.5 inch. ZT is, this is the ZT XM18, we'll put it that way. So as you can see, this is dang near the same size as the 3.5 inch. So let's get that out of there. Okay, into my rating system. So size rating, 3.5 inch blade, really good size handle, fills my hand well. It'll handle anything you want to throw at it, so I think it's very usable blade. Got a nice grind on it. It's pretty cool. In the pocket, it doesn't really take up as much space as you would think it would. It's got the deep carry, so it sits nice and low. The flipper tab is not bad. It sticks out just like the XM18 would, but it's not terrible. You still can get your hand in your pocket and be fine. So good size, 16 out of 20. And on to ergos. So like I said earlier, it feels the hand nice, and nice is an underrated word to use, but it's just one it came to mind. So these finger choils, my medium to large glove hands, fits very comfortably in the hand. The finger choils add the comfort level. I don't feel like this knife is going to go anywhere, even with the semi-slickish handle. These laser engraving by USA Made blade does help a lot with the grip, but definitely a very comfortable knife to handle. So ergos rating of 15 out of 20. Onto fit finish. ZT can be kind of spotty. This one's actually pretty good. So the only thing I found was the blade isn't centered. It's favoring the lock side a hair. It doesn't bother me at all, but just to point it out, you know. So other than that, everything looks good. Pivot's good, screws are all good. Lockup is a little early, but that will break in. It has been breaking in pretty nicely, so it's been making progress on that. That was really early last week when I first got it, so definitely getting there. Onto, oh, I didn't even give you a fit and finish rating. 14.5 out of 20. So just because that blade is uncentered and the lockup's a little early, I took about a point off. So action, that sounded like I was a director. Action. This one is pretty smooth. It's definitely, like I said, been breaking in. When I first got it, it was actually pretty hard to flip. You had to really give her the mustard, as I like to say. And now it's definitely much easier. So it just needed a few days of playing with, and it broke in fairly nicely, and it's still getting smoother as it goes. It's not the smoothest knife I own at all, but it definitely is getting there. So action is 13 out of 20, and on to the price. So as you can see, this is the laser We the People with the USA made blade customization done to it. And what is nice about that is he doesn't add any to the cost for that. So that is something he does basically for free. So Scott is an awesome guy for doing that, and thank you for doing this for me. He didn't personally do it for me, but I just want to thank him as if he did do it for me, because he did a great job on it. But so this is titanium with 20 CV, made in USA. It's on bearings. ZT is known for pricing their stuff fairly high, and this will run you a pretty penny at 280. And so I have no issue paying that for a Rick Hinderer design knife, because obviously he makes some fantastic knives. 20 CV with titanium, like I said, and a custom laser engraving is pretty cool. So I see the value, but I would rather see this knife be a little cheaper. Like the 260 they have for the carbon fiber would have been nice for the titanium version. So that's just how I see it. I'm very cheap when it comes to it, so obviously I'm going to want everything cheaper, but I think a good value for this knife would be around the 250 to 260 mark. So I don't think you're getting gypped at all, but definitely could get better value. But it's 11.5 out of 20 for the price rating, and when you add all that up, you get a 70 out of 100. So obviously I'm a big fan of this knife. I'm a big fan of the XM18, and if you like the XM18, you might like this knife. It's just, I'm going out on a limb and saying, because this is basically a cousin to the XM18, it's fairly similar. It's got the Rick Hinderer slicer grind. It's a Rick Hinderer design, by God's sake. So I think if you're a Hinderer XM18 fan like I am, you might like this knife. I guarantee you, if you pick one up, you're gonna at least semi-like it. So check one out today. USA made blade does these cool designs. I know they have the stars and stripes, battle stars and stripes with the We the People, or the circuit board, or they're even doing, I think, the Sasquatch that they have. So definitely check them out. Pick one up for yourself. Give yourself time to form an opinion on one, and that's about it. Thank you for watching. If you're not subbed, please do so. Leave a like or comment. Message me on Instagram at nyblade_edc, and have a good day.